Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Steele Nazz here. It's Friday, May 3rd, episode 162. The boys are back. I think we took a little, 1-2 week hiatus. Wanted to see how the playoffs kind of played out the first round. And, man, we're still up for discussion here. It's in Friday night on May 3rd.
TGIF, baby. Let's go.
How you feeling?
Friday night.
Magic Mike is looking forward to getting into his Kendrick Lamar Drake fiasco.
I am.
That's a little tidbit on the Magic Mike minute tonight.
I wish we could ask the people what they want to hear more right now, but the Boston sports or this feud. I don't know.
You had all day to post that.
Post what?
like a poll.
Like a poll. You had all day.
That's great. That's great content.
I didn't think of it
That
till
would've been
right
great.
now.
You had legit all week.
We'll save it, but we can go. What do
Okay,
we start with?
carry on.
Celtics? Start with the
well,
Bruins? I don't know.
We have Celtics.
Let's start with the minute.
Start with the minute.
Let's start with the minute.
Yeah,
let's get the people hooked in now.
So
So where we left off last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't know.
Kendrick didn't come back with anything.
We had nothing from Kendrick Lamar. So I think we left off at Drake dropped the song Push Ups.
Yes, and I thought it was quite well.
You liked it?
No, like I'm not like
Big Drake guy, Nazz.
big. I'm big. I like Drake's music, but I thought it was fairly like well done. I know.
Yeah, I
know what
agree.
happened the other day was a slaughter, but
That's an objective take or subjective. I don't know what the word is, but either way, yeah, they both been firing great shots. Push-ups came out. I don't know if you heard. Then Drake a couple days later after that dropped one called Tailor Made
no, I didn't see that.
on on Taylor Swift's album day. I think we recorded the day before Taylor Swift dropped an album because I was saying Kendrick's gonna steal the day. Drake's didn't steal the day. Taylor had her day. Shout out T Swift. Big Swift over here.
Respect you, Amy song. Great song.
Love
great
it.
flow.
Great album. Yeah. Fuck Kim Kardashian.
Kim K.
But I'd fuck her.
I mean, yeah.
He dropped Tailor Made. He made AI. He used AI to sound like Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Which Tupac is pretty much Kendrick's like guy, like idol, and Snoop Dogg is
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg handed him the West Coast torch
the West
back
Coast
in
guy.
the day. Big
Yep.
deal. He used their voices to fuck with Kendrick, say what the fuck's taking you so long, blah blah blah. Good diss. Didn't go too great for Drake though. Tupac's family came at him and said, "Get that fucking shit down."
Oh wow.
So it's no longer up.
He took it down.
There's nothing you can like. That has to go down
Has to
immediately.
go down.
Yeah, that has
And
to.
honestly,
go down.
Drake-
Doesn't matter who you are.
Honestly, Drake, fuck you for that.
Fuck you,
that's
Drake.
disrespectful as fuck.
And then I saw that Euphoria came out. The
Euphoria came out
Kendrick Lamar,
Tuesday
6 minutes.
at 11:30 on a Tuesday. Business hours.
Business was booming.
I had to stop work.
He was on the clock. He was on the clock.
He was on the clock. I mean, Tuesday at 11:30 is this. I literally didn't work after that came out. Euphoria. I ripped it was 6 minutes. I was pumped. The group chat was buzzing. We were all supposed to meet up in a vehicle and listen to it,
Oh wow.
like old school rap days, but didn't happen. Had to 11:30 caused disruption.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah, no,
happened.
you
So
gotta
we
listen
all
to it,
said,
right?
yeah.
we waited 5 minutes and then we were like, time to go listen.
Yeah.
I ripped a heater. And I was
Respectfully.
smiling. I was just smiling.
How many times
This man hates
Geeking.
Drake.
He
He
hates
hates him.
It's a 6
Hates
minute.
him.
How
He hates
many
him.
times have you listened to it?
At least 100.
100?
I'm not
Okay,
even
okay.
fucking around. I love it.
No, it's a great track.
It
no,
is. It is hated at the ultimate level,
And it's an absolute murder. Like line by line massacre.
line by line. And as the days have gone, I mean, people are just diving deeper into this guy's brain. He's a genius. The things
Oh,
he's
yeah.
saying have like 4 meanings.
Yeah, double entendres, triple entendres.
Triple. Drake said and Taylor made, give me quadruple entendres, and I think he has.
Yeah.
I think the title of the song Euphoria is like a quadruple entendre because Drake produced Euphoria. It's about little girls being
Euphoric,
slutty. We're getting at some things here. Kendrick got it a lot.
Do you think it's over?
No.
No.
I think Drake comes out tonight.
It's just getting
Honestly.
started. Yeah.
Oh, we're just getting started. So after Euphoria, Kendrick dropped this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
At 6:16 in the morning.
6:16
Well,
a.m.
9:16 Eastern.
Oh, he dropped another one.
He
he
dropped
dropped it
one
today.
today.
Oh wow, I didn't.
9:16 a.m. 6:16 in LA is the name of the song. Also, like a quintuple entendre.
He's all of it.
Oh wow.
6:16 is Canadian Father's Day,
Yep.
which he's taking shots at Drake for being a shitty father. It's the day Euphoria premiered. It's something from the Bible.
That's
A lot
deep.
of things.
That's deep.
A lot of
Things,
things.
yeah,
the
all the
Euphoria
things.
And
release.
he went,
That's deep.
he went at Drake again. He's saying Drake's got people in OVO, his little clique, that do not like Drake, that are out to get Drake and giving Kendrick information. Whether that's true or not, we don't know.
Or that's definitely true. You think some of the Drake dick riders aren't just like trying to scheme off Drake?
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
I never
That's
really
reality.
thought of it, but maybe. Kendrick says pretty confidently, like, the
mean,
guy right next to you is coming, taking you down.
Like every rapper has like those people.
I
Like,
didn't
I'm
know
they're
that.
out there.
Yeah. As the outsider looking in, always liked Drake's music. Always knew he was a fucking loser, though, like as a person.
Well, so
Drake's a loser.
Kendrick
Drake's
knows
music's
that too.
also recklessly overrated.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
Some catchy songs. I mean, if you like the simpleton music,
Catchy's
like I
not
do.
good.
Yeah,
Catchy's
it's
not good.
bad.
as a
Not bad.
fan of both, this is just heaven. It's heaven.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like I am majorly Kendrick side, but like I need to hear what Drake has to say. And Drake has been talking about a nuke for a long time.
This is way better than being in like a meeting on Twitter about like NFTs.
If only Anton was here for the take.
Nazz, watch your mouth. NFTs to the moon. NFT. I'm in a great
Why'd you say
NFT.
that?
Shout out DGen Distillery. We're gonna change the alcohol world.
Oh wow,
I'm gonna get rich off booze.
that's
The
dope.
thing that took so much from me.
Oh, that
We have a big token coming out soon
circle.
called the drink token. I highly suggest buying that.
if you think the 04 Red Sox was a big comeback, you haven't seen nothing.
I think me and Anton might become millionaires on DGen Distillery.
Not you, not Anton.
Anton too.
Anton's not going to leave the basement. He still hasn't.
He's
probably doing it right
working
now.
in the Discords. The guy's hustling. Don't talk shit about NFTs or Anton.
Oh, I'll talk
I'm
shit
here
about
to defend.
Anton.
We're talking shit about Drake. Drake, you're on the clock tonight. You have to change. Drop the nuke. Press the red button. He has
Magic
a
is
song
coming.
called Red Button. He says he has information that will change everything.
Next time Anton hops in here, he'll probably have a bottle to his side, and he'll probably drop the R word when we're talking about special needs baseball.
Okay.
It'll be like 2027.
We might never get Anton back here. The way things are
You want
looking.
to say 26? Because maybe
26 what?
like year. I'm
I
saying
think
27.
we get him by the end of 2024 back in.
Oh yeah. He's just a coward.
You really don't think he comes in this year?
He's honestly really afraid. I just don't think he wants to.
He's
be
got
in front of
milk
the mic.
bets on the line that he's gonna have
Yeah,
to milk himself.
yeah. I mean,
for,
we'll get there. We'll talk about baseball minimally, but so far,
I just want to wrap up.
Yep.
I just want to wrap up.
Wrap up. Wrap it up.
Well, what are you gonna say? Are you gonna wrap it up?
Do you guys have a leader right now? Have you? Well, obviously, you missed the song this morning, but you guys have heard
No, it's Kendrick
Euphoria.
by Miles. Yes.
Okay,
I've
okay,
heard- yeah.
okay.
It's Kendrick.
I would
by
say
Miles,
Kendrick, but like
Who do you think wins though? I'm telling you that Drake has something major. 50 Cent said I heard he has a bomb locked up, and Drake liked the message. So a bomb is coming.
Both very talented guys, but it seems like Kendrick's in the lead here. I just don't know how he loses it.
The way he would lose it would be Drake makes catchier music. So like his song, like because
No,
like
I-
Euphoria is a murder, but it's a diss song. Like
I don't
Drake did
think
like
it's gonna
back
come
to
down
back
to that.
where like he did like a diss song that you can like play at parties.
This isn't Meek Mill though.
Yeah, no, of course,
This is
I
the
get that.
king.
I get that. No, I think Kendrick's gonna win. I'm not
No,
saying Drake's
but
gonna
I'm saying Drake has to unleash this bomb he supposedly has on whatever. I don't know. There's been talks of a video he has locked up in a vault. Like I don't know if that's about Kendrick or somebody or.
You're like a Kendrick guy anyway, right? You're both of their guys.
I'm massively Kendrick.
I was gonna say gun
all
to your
day.
head, Kendrick all day.
Kendrick's my guy,
You
no
don't even
matter
need the
what.
gun to your head. You'll just.
It
announce
could come
right
out that
now.
Kendrick did some of the worst things ever, and I would. I wouldn't cancel either of these guys, but I think Drake's going down for pedophilia. We can move on.
Oh wow, that's a hell.
I
Of
said
a,
that I said that take last time. I'm doubling down on it.
That's a hell of a
He
take.
That's how you wrap it up.
He keeps
Well done.
He keeps mentioning Michael Jackson about himself. Kendrick keeps baiting him with Michael Jackson talk. I think the story ends with he really is Michael Jackson in a bad way.
Oh boy.
In a bad way, Nazz.
Oh boy.
Those pop stars.
That would
Yeah.
be not
Never
so
know what
chill.
you're gonna
That
get.
would not be chill.
No,
at
that
all.
would suck.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Yeah, we'll
I'm surprised nothing has come out. Drake's dick pic went viral too a couple months ago. They're not even taking shots at that thing.
Oh wow.
We were real close to sports right there, fam.
Thing was, Is it
We were real
an anteater? What are we talking about here?
It was weak.
It was weak.
It was
okay.
weak like Drake is. Fuck
wow.
Drake. Mr.
Oh, wow.
Martinez, I know you're fucking listening. I've been texting back and forth. He's coming in soon. He wants to defend his man. We're waiting for this thing to really get to the nuclear point.
Have at it, man. All in for the Martini boys.
And Joey Boats, we're coming for you too.
Yeah, Joey Boats. He needs to drop a freestyle on.
Have you been listening to his freestyles? They're unbelievable.
Oh yeah. He's playing well.
He
playing a great game.
could compete in this rap beef.
Yeah.
He
It'd be
could.
fun.
Don't hesitate. He's
I would
fucking
love
killing it.
I'd love it.
Gay
Love to
rapper.
see it.
He's a gay rapper.
He's a gay rapper.
That's what he says.
Like what does that entail? Like
I don't know. He just says at the end of every song, "Gay rapper."
That's actually funny. Like
Joey Boats the GOAT. Guest of the year.
Guest of the
Guest
year.
of the year.
And we just can't get him in here because the scheduling.
He's too busy for us now.
We're getting him in.
After we gave him the crown, he's all good.
We're getting
all
him in.
good.
I don't know how you want to segue, but thank you for letting me go first.
No,
people are going to be pumped.
We'll segue in. Magic, I'll give you the pick: basketball or hockey here.
Let's talk hockey.
Let's talk hockey. Let's do it.
The Celtics are on a straight shot to the ship.
You want to fuck around? Probably two of the most pitiful games I've ever seen in my life in Game 6 and Game 5. It was a hell of a win last week. Last Saturday, boys were buzzing. Shout out to Billy from Quincy. It was his 30th birthday. Had a great night. But Bruins took over that game. Marchand had his game probably of the year. And they got things going 3-1 and coming home. And, these last two games still have been tough.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be the biggest hockey guy to know that 3 goals in 2 combined first periods is bad.
Ugly.
I mean, the shots on goal. 3.
What are they doing wrong just now? I've watched last night.
3.
People say they're looking ugly. Like, what does ugly look like?
Just disgusting
I don't know
turnovers.
what I'm
They
looking
can't
for.
handle the puck. They absolutely cannot get the puck out of the zone. They can't win a face-off. God, I miss Patrice Bergeron.
And Austin
And
Matthews
it's
is
just
hurt.
terrible. He's missed
didn't
both
play
the
last
last 2 games. Now, that doesn't
Huge.
affect the
Those
shots
things.
on goal at all.
No.
That's where it becomes like that affects the you should win because they don't have their best goal scorer, their best player. Austin Matthews doesn't play like a defense. He's not wide. You should have more shots on fucking goal.
Yeah,
You should be more offensive.
that's inexcusable.
He's a non-factor in that.
It does start with the faceoffs when you only win 20% of the faceoffs. Not to mention their defense has been horrible all season, but they're trying to get the puck out of their zone. And, Toronto's a pretty talented team when it comes offensively. They got, a couple of scoring threats that'll really push the envelope, but it's really turnovers in their own zone. The only guys who I can really confidently say have played well this series is Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark in the one game he played. Otherwise, they've all pretty much sucked. All the defense, Grizzly didn't play last game. He's been terrible. Lindholm, probably the worst player I've seen in the last handful of games.
He looks awful.
He was awful. So bad. Charlie Coyle. They've all been completely. I'm like, oh, where has Pasternak been? Where has even last game Marchand been?
Grizzlick had a good game the other few games ago. Game 5, he had a great game. Obviously, it ended in shambles and he got beat. But he did get beat by John Tavares. And that's the only person that should be killing you in the faceoff circle. When they lose the faceoff to John Tavares, he was always, Bergeron was always 1 in the NHL. He was always 2. That's fine. But you got to win the ones that aren't John Tavares. You got to fucking win something. You got to...
Yeah, let me just see a comparison of, what was the score in faceoffs last night? That has to be a crazy margin of how bad it was. So, team stats. Face-offs, so 34-20, so you're winning 37% of the face-offs. That's huge. That's considered huge. And I'm not big for shots on goal, but they had one shot basically heading into the third period last night.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's not it's not the biggest stat, but it's a stat you shouldn't have fucking one of with fucking 8 minutes left in the second
It's
period.
getting no hit in softball.
Because the game 5. They had 2 shots on goal in the first period. One of them was a goal.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't that's not a stat. That doesn't matter, but you should have more. You need to throw pucks on net. You need to maneuver better. Some of the shots they block, the Leafs, have been very good block shots, and I'll give them credit for that. But some of them, they're on all fours in front of the guy, and he still just shoots it right into his chest. It's dude, that guy's there.
No, as much as
he's just you're looking at him, being directly in your way and then just going like that. And it's what the fuck are you doing? Pass it.
As much as I said they have like a couple good forwards, but there's no excuse they'll be losing to this team. This team as a whole is not that good. Like both these teams are like not that good. The difference is goaltending, and they should have finished this out in 5. They should have won last night, but it seems like out of the gate, just very slow starts will not help any team. Never mind this team.
Every fun fact they brought up about Wall was horrifying.
Yeah.
The backup goalie won. It's another backup goalie coming in. Fuck. He's from St. Louis, 2019. Fuck. BC guy. As a BU fan. Fuck. Like, I was like, wow, this guy's my mortal enemy. This sucks.
Are you worried?
And he's been great.
I'm past worried.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
The thing that is the
Steve,
grand...
I was mainly asking Steele. I know you're shitting your pants.
There is a grand equalizer in this, and it is that both franchises have one cup in the last 45 years.
What's
The two losers are playing in this game 7.
Isn't there a stat like the Leafs have never beat us in a series in the past 4?
In the 7-game series, so we've won the
And
last
that's more
4 game
horrifying
sevens.
than anything, because
Yeah.
teams are due. That's
But
why I
we-
wanted this to not go 7. That was literally my take of why I couldn't go 7.
But we're 0-6 in our last elimination games.
Yeah, to eliminate the
something
other
like
team.
that,
Yeah. So that hasn't gone well. But if you really want to, dummy it down, it's the what was it? It was like Stanley Cup final. It was last year and this year. So I mean, you can say 0-6 all you want, but they've just lost in the last 3 series. They've almost won.
Also, the one thing Game 7 will also just show is the outrageous lie that the Maple Leafs are trying to say of Austin Matthews has an illness. Fuck off, dude.
Yeah,
if he doesn't play in Game 7 of the thing, he doesn't have an
Are we
illness.
expecting him to?
I'm not saying he's not hurt. I'm not saying that. But it's clearly this dude does not have the flu
He's
if he
not
doesn't
sick.
play in Game 7.
Clearly
There's an
something's wrong
injury.
with him.
Yeah, something's
Yeah.
wrong with his legs or something. There's an issue. That is not a illness.
Yeah, but they don't know us that info.
No,
No, I'm not
they
saying,
don't.
but that will prove it.
But
is what
we're
I'm saying.
come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
you're gonna miss.
Are you expecting
you're gonna
him
miss
to
3
play?
games.
They're
or
just
not?
lying.
I am. It's Game 7. You're
Exactly.
best goal scorer in the league this year.
Most
your
goals
team
since in a
needs ya.
season since Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, he was incredible this year.
He's gonna butcher us.
Probably.
My take: Drake drops the track tonight. We're fucked. I'm telling. If he drops tonight, Toronto's gonna go through the roof.
Is he saving it for Game 7?
No, he's gonna get them pumped tonight.
He's not even watching the
He
Maple
has to
Leafs.
get.
No,
he
he's a
might be.
follower. He's a
Yeah.
follower of
Yeah,
Toronto.
yeah.
I'm
He's a
telling
follower
you.
of every that's his city.
And
He's a follower.
not to mention, he kind of has to respond in due time here. If it doesn't happen tonight, I guess it would happen.
If we get a
it will look
pregame-
really bad if the Leafs lose tomorrow and he drops it. It kind of is connected with him, sadly.
If we got a pregame Drake song, how would that tip the scales
Up for
for the game? What do you think?
I think the Leafs easy.
Easy. That's tough.
But
I heard them playing push-ups in the hockey. I heard it over the broadcast. It was playing in the arena. Toronto, it's going to be buzzing in Toronto tomorrow.
oh, it will be. And
But
I-
it will hurt Maple Leaf Square that much worse if they do lose. I hope they lose.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And I think it's there. The goaltending's there. He's been off his head. Wall's been great as their backup the past 2 games. He has made ridiculous saves when the shots have finally got to him. I mean, he had 1 in 5, right before they scored.
Momentum.
That was just are you kidding me?
Momentum's not our friend right now.
Oh no, definitely not. But since they were down 3-1, Maple Leafs have been playing with this kind of desperation. Their season's on the line. Now the Bruins season is on the line. So let's see how they react. I think they're going to take it at home, Game 7. I said it before. I said Bruins in 7. It just happens to be working out not the way I expected it. But
Were you rooting for the Leafs so your take would be right?
no, I was.
Oh, look
no,
at
I
him
was not.
laughing. He
No,
was.
No,
What a
no.
fucking
You wish.
coward.
This
You
moment,
wish.
this moment's
What
more
a-
different when you
What
cried
an
him off.
absolute coward.
I would never do that.
Oh my God, you were.
Nope.
That's why I
He
know.
was.
That's what you think.
Yeah, oh my
That's
God.
what you think.
You were.
Yep.
This is on camera.
not.
Look
Yeah,
at this
hello.
face right now.
The
oh
guilt,
my
the
God.
guilt was all over your face.
Just trying to watch the team from my hometown win a game.
He
Don't
rooted
tell me.
for the
Are
Leafs
you
for 5
going
and
to
6.
Game 7?
No.
No.
Only bad things can happen there. Bad
Where are you
things.
watching? Where are we defending the wall?
I don't know. It's a good up for debate. It's right before, so it goes Kentucky Derby, and then an hour later the Bruins. So it'll be good.
You also didn't answer my question, Steele. Are you worried? Because this is your team,
This is our
and it's
year.
our year.
Game 7 at home. What could go wrong?
He's not worried, folks. He's not worried.
I'm sticking with the Bees in 7, but I definitely Toronto. Like, there hasn't been too much to besides like in terms of like Toronto should have won both games by like 5 goals each.
No, Toronto stinks.
And that's what I mean. They're not that. They should have won by more. That's my point.
Like, we were a much better team last year, and we lost to Florida because Florida was like a better team and played as good as like we were playing. Like Florida, like realistically speaking here, like we win Game 7, we might lose to Florida in 5.
Yeah, no, that's what
we might get crushed by Florida. But I do think we can win this Game 7 versus this team. They're not an unbeatable fucking force. Like a good hockey team would have absolutely annihilated the Bruins the last 2 games.
Oh, I agree. I mean,
they've won by
goalie's
one.
been playing on his head, but I mean, he's got a lot of first save shots that just go to the side more than there have been a couple of rebound like that end of the second period yesterday. That was like,
oh, no goalie has played bad, and our losses, Swayman's been great, and Olmark was great.
Yeah,
the goalies have not been bad at all. The goalies are not the issue. Like, I know that was the big, like, before the series started, like, what goalie do you play, this, that. And I agree with what they've done, starting with the rotation, but then it clearly became Swayman like it did throughout the series.
He's had their number.
And, but I mean, like, they're just both good, and that shouldn't have been that big of a deal. They've been the best. Either one who has been on the ice in the series has been the best player on the ice for the Bruins.
Yeah.
Looking ahead, all 6 games.
Looking ahead here, we're recording on a Friday. Game 7 is Saturday night, so our producer Justin, who does a marvelous job for us, trying to get it out on time. If not, we're going to be looking ahead here. If the Bruins win, they play Florida. I think it could be a quick series. Florida, wiped the floor with Tampa, and I thought Tampa, if they had to play the Bruins, would have gave them a lot of troubles. I was, to your point there, I think Florida would win in like 5 games. I think it'd be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey is a sport where anything can happen, but like where you and Anton were both saying that the Leafs were like better than the Bruins, I greatly disagreed with that. And I think we've seen that, like, even if you want to argue either way, that's not really like
I'll argue all night.
But like the Panthers, like Florida's better.
Yeah, better team.
So that's just reality.
Good goalie too. Good coach.
Yeah.
So maybe not our year.
Yeah, no.
Celtics.
Run to a buzzsaw. Yeah, no, that's the goal.
Hey, we were the buzzsaw last year, and look what happened.
That's what I mean. Never know.
I'm gonna have a hard time not rooting for Florida.
The way I'm talking about Florida right now, I talked about the Bruins in the first round. So to Steele's point, anything can happen. Yeah. I mean, got to get by Saturday night, recording on a Friday, but got to get there.
Get our panties in a bunch here.
Tonight.
Yes.
Not tomorrow night.
Also,
they'll hear it tomorrow.
Also, if the Maple Leafs make it, Florida in 5. So just doing that for
that also. Yeah. No, like both teams are probably gonna get
spanked. Fuck Toronto. Florida in 4. Not even a game.
Yeah, Leafs in 7 if Drake drops tonight. Bees in 7 if not. A lot riding on that battle.
Like
that is why it was the lead story.
Oh man.
That's a very
not
again,
not again. Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a Drake verse, right?
Oh man, not again. I hope not.
Yeah, it is.
Carry on.
Yeah, it is.
Carry on.
All right,
we'll go with it.
Okay. Moving on, the Celtics made quick work of the Miami Heat, taking five games. The game they lost, the Heat hit 23 threes. Celtics, I don't think, had a lead under double digits any other game besides that. So pretty dominating fashion. The headline, obviously, Kristaps Porzingis in Game 4 goes down.
I'm not laughing because I'm just laughing because we talked about it for 82 games.
All year.
This was the one thing we had to avoid.
All year.
And it happened.
I didn't see it live, so just like when I saw it, I'm like, that is how he would get hurt. Like just like non-contact, like
it was. That was
flimsy.
Since the beginning of the fucking year.
Yeah, we all agreed together. We all agreed he was going to get hurt.
He'll be back.
He will be back.
Hopefully.
That's what I mean. The Celtics, like it was like, obviously I watched a little bit, but I wasn't too excited for the series because I knew it was just going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
I was focused more on the Bruins, just obviously as I knew that was going to be closer, but it just proved that Jason Tatum doesn't have to be the guy to get it done. Derek White had a 38-point performance. He played well last game.
Derek White, player of the series.
Yeah, player of the series, no doubt.
100%. No, they've played amazing. And I mean, Jesus Christ, the Game 5, they were pretty much pulling people out of the fucking stands to play. Like, that game was so over.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
even they had Tatum in there with like 10 minutes ago and they're up by 35 points. I'm like, get them the fuck out of there.
yeah, oh yeah. That day, like, you saw people you haven't seen in months take the floor.
Actually,
in a playoff game, an elimination game. Like,
I had him in a parlay over under like 20 points, and they took him out with 10 minutes left, and he had like 19. It was tough L. But
I hate to see that.
We'll move past
No,
that.
I saw some takes too where like it was like Heat fans and Heat like journalists like Miami and stuff. Like they were getting at like Spoelstra for that series and stuff like that. And it was like, dude, they didn't stand a fucking prayer.
Yeah. No. Literally playing the best basketball team in the world.
Like that was like that wasn't on the coach, like not being good. Like that was a world class basketball team beating the piss out of a mediocre basketball team without its best player.
Yeah,
that was like he stole a game.
I'll give you. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a win itself.
Yeah,
I don't think they should have. Like,
I was pissed about it.
I think I said Celtics in 6 after the first game. I was like, wow, I'm gonna be so wrong about this. Taking the second game there, and the Celtics came back and fucking annihilated them.
No, and I get the piss, but like if you had like a seriously hot take after that game 2 loss, like relax. Like the Heat set their like franchise record for threes made in a game in like the third quarter of that game. Like that was just like some nights they're just hot in basketball. And that was their hot night of being hot, and then they literally didn't lead for like a single second the entire series.
Mm-hmm. And all the people who weren't relevant for like the 08 run, the Celtics went to 7 games in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they had a better record than the Celtics in the regular season. And the Hawks took them to 7 games.
Joe Johnson, shout out.
Yeah. So like, if everyone thinks it's going to be a cakewalk, it probably is going to be a cakewalk to at least the Eastern Conference Finals. But these these teams are all professional. You never know what can happen. But I love what their bench is doing. I mean, I still haven't seen Sam Hauser like miss a shot.
So can you run through where the scenarios stand right now?
Yeah. So Cleveland, after 3 quarters tonight, we're recording on the Friday again. They're up 3 games to 2. They're up by 5 after the third quarter against Orlando. If they win tonight, we play Cleveland. If Orlando forces a game 7, the winner of that game 7 plays us. No one crosses over. We just play the winner of that series.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're probably going to play Cleveland.
And then we get Knicks or Pacers.
Yeah, that's looking ahead.
I might have to puke. I'm not going to lie. Those fucking things didn't sit with me. I'll be right back.
It's all good. We'll keep going.
I'm fucking lightheaded.
Get a walk in. The light's going to be tough on you.
Yeah, water.
Oh, boy, folks, if... that was a tough one.
Yeah, I guess they really have strong nicotine pouches in Florida.
Yeah, that wasn't a Zyn. That was something way more intense.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that thing was.
Yeah.
I don't want to know either.
No, who knows what that kid's on.
So Cleveland.
so Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell, it's been a pretty good series, like just going into his box score through 3 quarters right now. Darius Garland, their second top player. They got Strus from Miami last year, who's had a pretty good season. He has been a motherfucker. Evan Mobley, pretty good player too. On the Magic side has actually, they've given the Celtics a lot of problems, but I'm probably going to lead with the Cavs are going to take care of business. Both teams, so it's 3 games to 2. Cleveland has won all 3 games at home, and so everyone's defended home court. So the Magic have won 2 at home too. Cleveland, I would say, just because they have Donovan Mitchell, like the Jimmy Butler factor, I would say have like the best player they have. Yeah. Cleveland definitely is more of a threat than Miami, I would say, definitely. But come on, man. Like the Celtics are too good of a team to lose to this team in the second round.
Celtics in 5, maybe 6, either way. Probably leaning maybe more towards 6 with Cleveland and more towards 5 with the Magic.
Yeah, I'll stick with 6 with the Cavs. Yeah, and 5 sounds right with the Magic too.
Because especially if they're sitting Porzingis, or if he's not playing at full health, like Paulo's a gamer. That kid's very good.
Yeah,
Banchero, and we don't really have a big man. I mean, Al's there, but Al can only give you so many minutes against a fucking 20-year-old.
Well, that's the
like
thing. You
monster. You know what I mean?
You play. Is it Jared Allen? Right? He hasn't. Is he hurt or something? He's not playing tonight. Either way, that would be their big guy who they would be missing out if they played the Celtics, because obviously I think Kristaps should sit out of this series unless they really need him. I think they should give him his like the I say the Gronk effect. Like until it's a big game,
like sit the first 3 like indefinitely.
They have plenty of other guys. It's the same thing as the last shot. Jason Tatum doesn't have to take the last shot. But he's the best player on the team. Everyone knows it. There's plenty of other good players where if they're open, I'd rather them see, hit an open shot rather than someone getting double covered.
Yeah,
and same thing.
And it's where, like as you were saying, the non-contact. Because like you don't want to fucking if someone hits you and you hurt something, it bruises or whatever, and then it gets better and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when you got a non-contact thing, like sit.
He's more skin and bones than fucking Tommy Cooper.
Needs some leg day.
Yeah.
Needs leg day bad.
Shout out Coop. Great shortstop. Great player. And then on the other side, the Pacers and the Knicks. I think that should be a pretty good series.
Yeah, it should be good.
They both won last night. Jalen Brunson has averaged over 40 points the last 4 games. Oh, look who's back. Magic Mike made it. You okay?
Oh yeah, no, Jalen's Brunson's been unbelievable. Like we got like when you're in there with like when you get into playoff graphics with like Oscar Robertson and like MJ and shit like that, like you're playing your ass off. Like you're doing so well.
Yeah, the Halliburtons of the world. They have a pretty good team in the Pacers. I mean, they matched him up with Pascal Siakam, who's been a hell of a player for that team. Miles Turner. So that's another scary team. Beat the Celtics in the play-in. I know the play-in is the play-in.
I told you that mattered.
Yeah. Does it matter?
No,
it doesn't matter.
I think.
Well, I don't know. Without Kristaps,
yeah, and
these series might get a little bit tougher.
And you know what? Milwaukee wasn't full force, but the Pacers, they did what they had to do.
I don't think they'll beat us, but
the Pacers should have beaten Milwaukee without Giannis and Damian Lillard.
Yeah,
that's not like a shocking upset. Like when those two went down, that's like they should have won that series.
Middleton actually played his ass off.
You did.
Oh,
definitely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Without those two players, yeah.
Indiana, the Pacers are like a pretty good team. Like they're
he's saying with those two guys.
No, he's saying
without them.
Oh.
The Bucks would have killed the Pacers if they had both of those guys healthy.
I was gonna say, how the fuck are the Pacers a 6 seed?
Yeah, no, it's.
But with those two go down, like the Pacers should have won that series.
That Knicks Sixers series was very good.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys.
I could see the Pacers. I could see the Pacers getting the Eastern Conference Finals, so I could see them being the next.
It could. There's no gimme in that.
I think it's kind of it could be a coin flip. Yeah. I think it'll be close. We said they're probably going to play Cleveland. I said Celtics in 6.
Season 4.
Season 4?
Yeah.
How about against the Magic?
4.
3?
4.
3, and they don't show up the
5
fourth game?
Because it's the Magic.
The Magic. Okay, the Magic have given them problems over the year.
But I don't think the Magic are getting there.
No, the Magic
are done.
The Magic in like 2 years will be like a scary competitive.
Yeah,
team,
they're
on the right path.
He's gonna be a star of the league. Paulo Banchero. Yeah.
But not yet.
No.
And as always, fuck Cleveland
and fuck the Wagners too. Franz, is it Moritz? Where are they from anyway? Why is he called that name?
I'm gonna guess Germany.
Yeah, Germany. Boom. All right, so that's why. All right, never mind.
I got a new
NFT.
What's his name? Drake dropped this on his IG story. I'm gonna play it.
Did he already drop the track? Are we fucked?
No. Yeah, it's a Denzel.
Is he gonna be?
I don't know what movie this is, but this is what's on his story.
Is he gonna be copyright infringement?
I'm gonna kill each and every one of you, and the only disappointment in it for me is that I only get to do it once. Carol.
Robert, hope to see you again.
Nice to meet you too. Dave said you could give me a lift to the station.
That's it.
Oh wow! So he's gonna kill everyone.
You know what movie that is? Is it The Equalizer?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me see.
So you think he'll literally kill everyone?
Kill each and every one of you.
Yeah. I think.
I don't know.
You
man.
think he might murder them, like dead?
No.
No?
In rap, when they say murder, it's lyrical.
You
I mean,
you never know.
In 2024.
could this get deadly at a certain point?
Yeah.
The shots haven't gone that far.
In 97, that'd be people dead.
Mid 90s.
Yeah.
Like someone might get shot, but it is.
I know my guy Kendrick's willing to go out with a bullet. We'll see if pussy ass Drake is.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he is.
Canadian. No, he's not.
No.
When push comes to shove.
But he did take a bullet into Degrassi. People might forget that.
Oh wow.
Maybe that's foreshadowing in his own life.
And then he was in the wheelchair, right?
I bet you
that's a hot take. That might go viral.
I bet you Kendrick puts that together. That's probably a line in a future track.
That might be coming.
Yeah.
That might be coming.
Buckle
I
up.
fucking love this shit. This is way better than fucking until one of our teams are in the ship. I don't give a fuck about anything else going on.
All right, till tomorrow.
But Game 7 is big deal. Game 7's a big deal. I take that back.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a game 7, but there is.
There it is.
It's
That's
just,
the way
it's
we're
just
rolling.
not going to be much of a factor if Drake does what he just said tonight. I mean, the Bruins.
Are winning the cup.
All right, let's keep going.
Doesn't the song Back to Back start? Oh man, not again, not again.
That's been
You're
eating
right.
at you since
You're
you
right.
said
That's what
that.
I was saying.
You're right.
That's an intro, not a verse.
Yeah.
Get your shit right.
If that's the best
Fair.
you could pull out for Drake lines, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah. Like, shut the fuck up.
like he'd be insulted.
I mean, I
But
it
also,
was
if it
a
was
verse.
meant as an insult, good job.
Yeah, boom.
Because we don't fuck with Drake here.
I guess not. Apparently not. You know who we do fuck with? Third overall pick in the NFL draft.
No.
Welcome to New England.
No.
Drake Maye.
No. And I even hate
Drake, man.
worse that his name's Drake.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
This
Oh,
guy,
man, oh, man.
This guy is
Love
going to
him,
be
love
an
him.
issue for you guys, you idiots.
Why? Why is he going to be an issue?
Because I saw his picture and he does not look like he doesn't look like the guy.
He doesn't look like a prodigy. Like he's going to eventually
Nope.
be good.
He
I think-
looks too good. Give me Tom Brady and his boxers looking like nothing.
That'd be like I'm in. Like yeah,
Give me that guy.
You want to give me Tom Brady? I'm in. Like I don't know.
Give me the unassuming quarterback that just
Chilling.
looks like he's going to work harder than everyone. Drake
Gets out there
Maye,
and
this
slings
guy's
it.
a privileged North Carolina football guy. You guys are screwed.
Yeah,
Mac
I
Jones
always-
2.0 coming
I've been
at you.
trying to talk myself into him for at least 3-4 months now. I have talked myself in. Obviously, I'm not ready to completely jump on the Drake Maye bandwagon, but it was the right pick at number 3. I don't think you would have got anything better. And if you traded down, you would have got absolutely fucked. So it was a good move at the moment. We will
Trade him.
We will see 2-3 years down the line. We will see.
Who's
of
the
course.
other quarterback we just got?
Joe Milton.
Joe Milton from Tennessee.
Round 6.
Let's go.
Throws a 100-yard
What's his
ball.
name? Dakota, former guest of Steele Nazz.
Yeah.
I saw his video. He said he wants Dakota starting and Drake May traded immediately.
Dakota starting.
No, he wants.
Oh, Joe Milton
That's
starting.
what you
Milton.
said. Yeah, Joe
I'm sorry.
Milton.
It's on. I mixed up your words.
Yeah.
I saw what you put
That's
down
what
there.
he wanted, and I couldn't agree more. I don't know a fucking thing about Joe Milton, but you guys are gonna suck either way, so might as well trade that third pick away. And,
Yeah.
like maybe get some bait.
It might be. I mean, drafting 2 quarterbacks. It means that Bailey Zappi is pretty much done in New England.
Fine.
He's gone.
Yeah, which who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Like, see
Who
ya.
cares? Yeah.
It was a good story.
It was, yeah, it was
This
a hell,
whole thing's a joke. I mean, we're spent.
it was a hell of a Sunday when we kicked the
We're
Lions'
talking about
ass when
Bailey
we were there.
Zappi's time ending in New England. Like he didn't fucking
It
do
was
anything.
sad. It was sad.
It's only gonna get sadder, my friend.
No, it might get a little bit worse, but I see positive things coming.
Such
I'm not
as
saying this year
such as
a future of a franchise.
what changed through the draft that made things more positive?
They would normally never take a quarterback at 3.
So you're in trouble. That's the trouble. You took you're taking a big gamble on a guy who might suck.
And they signed Michael Wanu to an extension, who's one of the best, like, what's he, left tackle, like, in the league.
Did we improve our line to protect this kid?
Yes.
Did we get
get
wide
it.
receivers for him to throw to?
That's in progress.
2.
It's in progress.
Gotta hope for the
Are
best.
they good or are they
Yeah, they're
Are
good.
they
So-
hopes in a bottle?
So Jalen Polk was the 2nd round pick. He is coming from Washington, catch and pass for Michael Penix. Pretty good player. I think
Where
he's
did
like
Penix
6'1",
go?
6'2". He went to Washington. They lost in the Natty Championship
Where
game.
did he go? Like in
Oh,
the
he
No, he
draft?
went to
that-
the Falcons, who
that-
just gave Kirk Cousins like $100 million.
It was an
and then
upset
they
of the
drafted
draft.
A quarterback.
It was fucking madness, dude.
When did he
Eighth
get
pick-
picked? Why did we
eighth
not
pick.
take him?
8th pick.
Why did we not take Penix?
He was projected to be a 2nd round pick, and he got taken 8th. Like, that's crazy. That's nuts.
Why didn't we take him? I feel better with
No,
Penix than I feel with fucking Drake May.
No, there's
Yes
a-
or no?
There's a video of like the fucking like coach and like GM and like the owner of the Falcons, like the guy on the sideline for 28-3. Like that, you could see that guy being like, "Why the fuck did we just like take him?" And like you can see the coach being like, "Well, like trying to like
So
explain it to him."
you're saying New England would have been in shambles if we took him at 3?
I just
Like
don't.
we would have looked like idiots?
You never know, because like this draft thing, like you don't know anything till at least
Thank
2-3
you.
years
Thank
down the
you.
line.
Thank you.
But I'm trying to say
We don't have 2 or 3 years.
I mean, that's,
You guys are going
that's
to
what
be
they're good.
you guys are going to be in fucking shambles.
They're going to stink this year. I mean, we already knew that coming in. It's about
Yeah, but-
getting better.
he could stink that bad that he gets the Mac fever. Remember, you know what the Mac fever
But
is?
they threw Mac in the fire right away. They're not going to throw this kid in the fire
So
right away.
who's getting thrown in the fire right away?
Jacoby Brissett, the veteran quarterback.
Oh
Brissett.
my God.
No, this year's going to
Is
suck.
that a fact?
They're not going to be good.
Is that a fact that
Yeah, it's a
Brissett's the
fact.
starting quarterback?
He will be the starting quarterback, yes.
Unless
you
Drake
want to
May
bet?
shines.
You want to bet on that?
And unless Drake May goes off. And you just talked mad shit about Drake May, so I don't know why you'd think that he would start.
That would mean he goes off in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean,
come on. How off does he have to go to get the spot over fucking Jacoby
there's
Brissett?
training camp, there's OTAs, there's a lot of reps.
How
There's
much
a lot of reps.
better does he have to be than Jacoby Brissett?
A lot better. He's got to be a lot better. He can't be just a little bit better because they're not going to do that. And then actually, a lot of insiders, whatever you want to call the people, Javon Baker, receiver in round 4 from UCF, supposed to be a very underrated pick. Do you hear that at all?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
But he's pissed he fell that low. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's pissed.
He said
Off
that 10 other receivers are better than me. He said that's bullshit.
If the video comes out in like 6 months when he remembers all 10 of those guys' names, 1,000-yard receiver, book it.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Also, I know we're past basketball, but Pat Beverly last night, you guys catch that?
Yeah, tough
Did
look.
you see his post-game interview?
That was funny, but it was a tough look.
It just reminded me because like he was like, "Do you subscribe to my podcast?" Like that's how we should handle.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how we should handle people out in
Yeah,
the
if you
streets.
want to talk to us, like and
If
subscribe.
you even want to talk to me, subscribe. Hedge to 1,000.
And then he passed a basketball.
That's the energy.
He tried passing a basketball back to a male fan in the stands and nailed a woman. That was a tough look.
Love it.
Head on a
Great
swivel.
look.
Suspension's coming.
Who cares?
Lady should have had
Season's
her hands
over.
up.
Season's over. Yeah, you're right.
Pat Bev, keep doing what you're doing.
No, I'm a big fan of Pat Bev. I just
You didn't like that pass?
I just thought he could be a little bit better. But you know what? I think things will get past that. People will get past that. Joe Milton, though.
I'm past it.
Joe Milton, I'm looking forward to.
I'm actively like clapping for
No,
him.
no,
Way
yeah.
beyond it. Yeah,
Yeah.
way beyond
Fuck
it.
that guy. That guy antagonized him.
What, Joe Milton the third? I'm talking about Patriots still.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
That guy threw the ball at Pat. I know he might have lobbed it, but the fans aren't supposed to be interacting like that. He deserved what he had coming back.
That's fair. That's fair.
Same way the guy who got fucked up by Ron Artest did.
Yeah. No, the malice in the palace. That was something.
Much more aggressive.
Yeah.
Like they should have been fought. Like they literally beat the shit out of those people.
What a moment that
Yeah,
was.
what a time to be
What was
alive.
it? Steven Jackson got 40 games because he just fucking sucker punched some guy.
Yeah.
I guess like the story they tell in the documentary, he's just like, yeah, like Steven Jackson wasn't fucking around. He really saw his like true like hood shit
Yeah,
out there.
Jermaine O'Neal did like a split punch into the guy's fucking grill. The guy was like 400 pounds just standing on the court for no reason.
And the-
Beautiful.
Annihilated.
Was that who the fan came on the court and someone fucking
Rocked. I think
was
that
it
was the
Artest?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh,
one.
Jermaine O'Neal. I mean, they're all big fucking human beings.
Artest just laid on the
Yeah,
scorer's
I
table and someone threw a
just did
beer
the
at him.
Yeah.
I tested the initial one and then
But
just
once
like lied
again,
on the table.
fans interacting. If that beer doesn't get thrown, Artest gets off the scorer's table. It looks bad. He
Yeah.
looks bad.
The other argument is if he doesn't get on the scores table like that, laying down,
Yeah,
never
but he's
happens.
run Artest.
And the Bruins also did that way back in the
There's
day.
theatrics.
Kicked the shit out of the
But
Rangers
that
fans.
was funny. That like
Mike Milbury taking the fucking just hopping the glass and kicking some
Really?
ass. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the video's out there.
I'm gonna have to look.
Fuck
that
the
up.
Rangers.
That sounds interesting.
so we
Hop
have
in the glass.
yeah,
Bruins did it
it's-
first.
Oh, you got to look that up. It's a hell of a
No, it
one.
is awesome.
I'll put it on right now.
Put that up,
get
would
on.
you?
I do have Kentucky Derby talking about. It'll be minimal, but Terry O'Reilly, right?
Yeah. Or no, look up Mike Milbury. It should come
Mike
right up.
Milbury.
Who they for some reason put on fucking just like television every
Brawling
night.
stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. 1979. All right. I don't need all these questions, YouTube. Let's be cool.
1979.
Yeah, the boys.
You should have mentioned that. I thought this was like recent.
No, these are hockey players.
Oh, yeah. This is Ron Artest. This guy inspired him.
Yeah, Terry O'Reilly was something. What player?
Fuck, man. We grew up in such a pussy
Dude,
sports.
the
world.
whole team's going up.
Oh yeah, no,
They're
it's
in
an
hockey
absolute brawl.
skates.
Yeah,
This is
no,
legit
those
in
guys are
hockey
skates.
skates.
This is what Drake and Kendrick in the streets is going to look like tonight.
Is that no? That's probably too early. I'd say Because Cam Neely was number 8. Is that early or?
I don't think so.
That's
Okay.
madness. That's
'cause that would be
that's
him right
way
there.
better than the Malice in the Palace.
Oh no, this is literally like this is a line fight.
And the
between
fact
the
they have
Bruins and,
skates
like, the
on
Kings.
is the best part.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they
like,
have
it's-
literal weapons on them.
They can literally step on someone. And the Rangers just watching. Rangers like, all right, well, this is fucked.
Yeah, well, you know.
Thank you for that.
That's a trip down some
I'm pumped
memory
up.
lane. Fired up.
I'm fucking
Let's
checked
go,
out.
Bruins! Let's go.
So we have a big horse race Saturday night, recording on Friday again. So might not get out
Who
in time.
cares?
Oh yeah, who you picking?
I need the names.
So fierceness,
Read them all.
5-2. We got Sierra Leone is the second favorite. Then we got a couple, West Saratoga 50-1.
I
There's
like that name.
Just Steele 20-1.
I saw that.
Just steal.
That's a Steel favorite
Just
for
steal,
sure.
baby.
Forever Young 10-1.
Like that.
Mystic Dan 20-1.
Keep going.
TO password 30-1. The guy Randy Moss said today, not the football
White
player,
Randy Moss.
White Randy Moss said that if they all run to their best capability, fierceness will blow them out of the water. I guess best 3-year-old horse there. Also, good tidbit here that they caught. So he's in like lane 17 out of I think there's been a lane 17 for like 45 years. This is the 150th Kentucky Derby. There hasn't been someone in lane 17 that ever win the Kentucky Derby. Like in
So
45 years.
dogs.
Yeah, so I don't even know
And
why
Fierceness
anyone's
is in it.
fierceness is in lane 17.
And odds for him?
5-2. So if you bet 100, you win probably 300, something like that.
Oh.
250.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
What about Grand Mo the First?
Grand-
50-1.
Great name. Great name.
Epic Ride 30-1 just sounds like fun. That
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Epic ride.
I usually take I spread it out. I put like half my what do you say in the betting world?
Unit.
Half the top unit on the favorite, and then I mix and match like 2 like mid tiers and then 1 huge dog.
Can I look at that real
Yeah,
quick?
of
I
course
just
you
wanna see
can.
if there's any
There's a
names in
stronghold 20-1. I wish I got to see some game film. Maybe if I don't get some sleep tonight, I'll watch them.
it's
tape.
Friday.
Watch them tape.
You can
Yeah.
get some tape in.
this. Society, man. Huh.
I'll just never forget
Just a touch. Give me just a touch for 10-1.
10-1. Just a touch.
Just a touch is
Just
my.
a touch?
That's my champ.
Yeah,
Just a fucking touch.
I could see you walk down with a shirt like that. Just a touch,
Print
just a
them.
lick.
and it's just like a nice ass on the back. I don't know, something like that. It'd be pretty good.
And I like if
Print
I,
the shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Print the
I
shirts.
gotta put a little bit of what's $50 get me on 10-1, 500.
10-1. Yeah, 500. Yeah, good man. Gotta
Just
do it.
a touch.
Just a touch. I know no one cares about anyone's bets, but that country house when the guy got DQ'd, greatest win ever.
Was that the time that Anton's horse got
Yeah,
DQ'd?
yeah. When it got DQ'd, and
What was it called? Maximum security, I think his
Yeah,
horse was.
yes,
and
He
I
lost 10 grand.
I had
He's gonna kill you for bringing that up.
I had country house 60-1.
You
I
won on that?
I put $50 on. I won like $3 grand.
Does he know that?
They've gotten into this before.
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
It's
yes.
I'm surprised he didn't murder you.
Every time it comes around, it's always worth mentioning. It won't get any better than that. From that day forward, I'm like, I'm a horse guy, but I don't think I really am. I think I just got
Horses.
that
Horses
was-
had a good day.
that was
Ponies,
one-
ponies,
yeah.
ponies.
That guy, maximum security is on Anton's hit list. Like, he still hates him.
Well, no-
It's a deep hate.
They said too, the guy who got suspended from the Kentucky Derby this year, they were thinking about bringing him back for like good behavior. Like Bob Baffert. So he trained like
I love that guy.
he got suspension for failed drug tests. He was steroids stuff like horses and stuff. And I guess like they're like trying to get him back because he's big for the sport. 150 year anniversary, but he keeps going to all these talk shows. He's like, I would have done it again. I'd do it again. So like they wanted to give it to him, but they're like, no, like this guy is just
No,
like,
that's gangster.
Yeah, no, yeah, that guy owns a shit
That's
ton of
gangster.
horses.
I couldn't agree more with him.
yeah, no, you gotta like
He runs the show. They want him back. They know he's an electric factory, and he's saying, "Let me do it my way, or fuck off respectfully." That's what I'm hearing. Correct?
Yeah, do you hear like what happens to like he's the trainer, someone who like has money bags, spends like $10 million on horses, and then this dude is just training like the ones that look like they can play.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
There should
America.
be a doc on him
America.
one day. He deserves a
It will
doc.
be. He will get a
deserves
doc.
a 40
He'll
for
get
40.
We'll get a doc. Anything else on the horizon? We did the Magic Mike minute. We got the Derby picks. Baseball minute. Anyone care?
Nah.
I mean, don't look now. Anton has 10 gallons on the line.
Where are they
The
at?
Red Sox were supposed to be really bad. 2.5 away from first. 2.5.
I wasn't expecting that, if I'm being honest.
18 and 14. Like their hitting hasn't held up. They've gotten 1 million injuries.
What does Anton
but the
have till
pitching's been
June,
great.
I believe, right?
Yeah, so he's got 1 month. He's got 1 month.
and
He might be in trouble.
Wait, and who's in last place?
The Tampa Bay Rays, they're 14, 18.
Would you just look at that?
Yeah.
The Orioles are fucking sick.
Yeah, me and Steele were
they
talking
in
about the
first?
Orioles last night.
Yeah.
Orioles going to be a tough beat.
No, the Orioles are unreal. Very pro
No,
Orioles.
but we just need 1 month of good
Yeah,
fucking
no, they
Sox
got- that's
baseball.
literally-
1 month.
This is October baseball for at least us. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we don't
Oh,
really after this
10 gallons.
after that I don't really give a shit to begin with, but I don't really give a shit like after
Oh,
this
yeah.
month.
I'm gonna dial in. I might even go to a game.
I expected nothing, but just wanted Juan Soto to rake, and like that's happened. So like,
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
winning.
a good pickup. It's a good pickup. The Rays though, are looking more and more, like mush. Like I don't know. I don't think Randy's
it's a
there.
long season. Though.
Yeah, there is.
It's a long season.
That's why I'm.
Them and the Red Sox could literally completely reverse.
What do we got for
Plenty
the
of
White
time.
Sox there? 6-25.
Yeah, that's a tough record, dude.
Yuck.
That's a tough record.
I've seen some videos. No one's going to those games.
No, tough. Oakland actually hit since like they played really bad. They bounced back. They're like 500 now.
No, 6-25. Is
Yeah,
like
no,
the-
that's all time bad.
your season shouldn't be that over yet.
No,
Like it's not even
it's
fucking.
over. It's over.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
It's
like
May 3rd.
Like the Rays are in last place. They're 4 games under 500. Like they might come back at a wild card spot or something. Like 6-25. Like your
you're
year's
done.
over.
Like
Yeah.
the Red Sox are gonna.
Like it's long done already.
They're probably
That's
gonna win
MVP.
like 70 games, and they're like 4 games over 500. Like that's how, like, hard it doesn't have to be this early, of like being that bad.
Should we mix in a little softball talk since we're on baseball?
Oh yeah, big. I have an announcement. First game, opening day this Sunday. Hey Rags, we're
Rags.
Hey,
Hey,
Rags.
Rags.
newly acquisition.
Rags don't like me too much, but
No. Oh yeah.
Hey,
tough.
Rags.
Hey Rags.
I still love you guys for what it's worth.
What's your softball take? What do you got?
Mouse looks great.
4 for
We
4
look-
the other night.
4 for 4. I'm hot. If I'm hot and Mouse is hot,
Yeah,
like,
if
I,
Magic's hot, the team's buzzing.
like I don't want to say our year, but fucking our
You
year.
got the hiking boots still?
No, I'm
Oh.
cleated up.
Wow.
Like I'm fully.
Oh, no, you're
I
in.
Made, I made
You're
a couple
in.
plays behind the plate now. It's like
Wow.
I'm done. The pitchers are saying we want you catching.
Lord.
They don't want Carnell back there.
Freddie from Quincy. He's been talking a lot of shit behind the plate. It's been great for the team morale.
I'm a nice guy this year.
Catcher
but
versus
I'm
catcher.
talking it up with the umps, laughing it up. Cigarettes are a minimum.
Yeah,
Playing great.
having fun,
Everyone having fun.
not scaring anyone off.
Not scaring anyone off.
Good.
Good to
Progress.
see.
We'll see come Steele Nazz tournament time.
Of course.
How's the Irish
See you
looking?
there.
Oh, we're having fun. I think like a couple games over.
You guys are doing good, I think.
We slaughtered the team last night, but like depends. Depends who comes. You know,
Can you give us the Walker breakdown with Sports Emporium?
we'll get off the camera for that.
It got that
yeah,
bad.
it got that bad. It got pretty bad. We'll leave it at that.
No, you should. Why? It really can't be on camera?
Yeah, no, I don't want to do it. It's just not. It's not done. Place.
I'm going to work on getting that permission from Walker to put that on camera for the next
he would
episode.
say yeah right
I know
now, but
he'd let it
gonna.
run.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right.
I won't do it. It's not
you're
my place.
The tail of his
it's not my
tail.
place. Big thing coming out this Sunday night on Netflix. The Roast of Tom Brady. Among roasters announced so far are former teammates Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Randy Moss, and Drew Bledsoe. Also, Bill Belichick, an Oscar-winning actor, Ben Affleck, will also be joining.
Bill Belichick's on the road on the dais.
Yep, he is on the
That's
agenda.
Do we
a
have
big-
any actual comedians? I'd love some real.
That's the big one, like the Bill Brady thing, obviously. But like out of that, like
Drew
a
Bledsoe might
roast
be
done
good.
by Randy Moss is going to be like must watch.
Yeah. I just
That
think
Southern drawl, just being like this motherfucker, like you know what I mean? It's gonna be great.
like Shaq should be involved. Who else? Who's the guy who's always at the roast? He's the
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross
Yeah.
will be there. And
Is he?
Yeah, no, he'll be there. He was
Okay.
in the commercial.
Is this like on Comedy Central?
Yeah, no, it's
It's on Netflix,
It's on
but it's like
Netflix.
the same thing.
Yeah, the same
like
thing.
I think Netflix like bought that.
It's live at 8
I want
o'clock.
Giselle there.
Yeah, that'd be sick if they had Bridget Moynihan. Yeah, that'd actually be a good little segue of being like, who would you
Give
want
me
there most?
give me the Brazilian masseuse.
How about Aaron Hernandez's dead corpse?
Whoa, zinger!
I went hot, you went hotter.
Yeah, nuclear.
What else could we mention? Kevin Hart's hosting the whole thing, so he'll have his say. I'm trying to think who else, other guys.
Donald Trump and Tommy.
Yeah, it's a little close. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Maybe the guy that's in prison right now for crypto, the FTX guy that he got caught up with.
That'd be good.
That could be good. Maybe a prison call.
I'm sure
prison roast.
There might be a FTX like joke that comes in.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's low hanging fruit.
And like Peyton Manning has to be there, right? Because Peyton Manning
Agreed.
got roasted. And I think
He
that's
should be
probably.
there. I didn't know he
be
got
there.
roasted.
Yeah, he did like a couple. Oh, it might not have been him. It was someone, and then he was like a roaster.
Throw me David Spade too. I feel like
Why not?
He's
Mix it
usually a
in.
good roaster.
Mix it in.
I love. What's your favorite roast that they've ever done?
Trying to think. So they did a Bieber one that was pretty good.
I'll start off because I know it.
Yeah, what is it?
Pam Anderson.
Pam Anderson.
Her tits were literally. It was a see-through shirt. It was unreal.
The Flavor
It was
Flav
early
one's
day
fucking
porns.
hilarious.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav one's wicked funny.
What's like the newest one? I'm trying to think.
Bieber's was a good one.
I haven't watched a roast in years.
I
Yeah,
haven't
Bieber
watched
was a
those.
good one. They had that reporter. Is it something Paulson? I think they were just all ripping on her by the end. They were like, her stand up was horrible.
Roast used to be the best. Like
No, they're fine.
I'd gear up for a good roast.
No,
I'd be like,
yeah,
this is
if-
great
if
on
you,
TV.
If you hit the like YouTube clips, like
Yeah,
roast are
I'm gonna
great.
have to look
Yeah,
back, but-
roast are
You think
great.
this will be a good watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna dial in.
Yeah,
for
no,
this.
definitely. I think it'll be a good one.
But I don't love that there's a lot of
Yeah, there's
Pats
too many
guys there.
players. Too many players.
I do need I really do want
do just gotta get
some
the
low
beat.
grade comedians there.
I love the betting commercial with Vince Vaughn. Have you guys seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
DraftKings commercial? He's just like, yeah, anyone can bet except Tom Brady.
It'd be
And
great
then,
if
then
he
it
came
goes
in.
to Tom Brady, and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, Tom Brady won way too much. Can't sign on for DraftKings. Is
that
He
true?
just goes at him. No, I mean, probably not.
That's what the bit that they made.
Yeah. It's a very funny commercial.
He does. He's very funny too. I wish Vince Vaughn gets in there.
Andy Dick, I used to know.
Andy
he used
Dick.
to do him. Andy Dick could be great.
Nice.
Imagine Andy
Nice.
Dick on the Tom Brady days.
That'd be
You
something.
want randos that are
What's
like,
that
what's this guy
up to?
doing?
Yeah,
here?
what's
You
that
want-
guy up to? Yeah.
Who knows?
There always is that one person. You're like, why are they there? Like, why?
They're always the best ones.
Yeah, no, usually
because they'll rip them. Like
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Spade will rip Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, they've had Jimmy Carr goes through a lot of them too. That could be another like hidden comedian that's just there to tell jokes.
No, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
great because like obviously we've lived here and like worship Tom Brady. Like the rest of the world hates that guy.
Bill Burr would be a great addition.
Oh no,
but he loves him.
He has to be there.
Yeah,
You
right.
think?
That's one that
You
you
like that call?
Yeah, no, it's a good call. I mean, he's a mass guy. Like it makes
He's
sense.
gotta be
He's
there.
got to be there. He'd be hysterical.
Can I see the promo for this?
Yeah, I kind of just looked up an article.
Oh, all right. I thought it was literally like the picture saying who's gonna
Also,
do that.
shout out to Brian in San Diego. He will be attending the event.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
Yeah,
Is it out there?
yeah, it's in San Diego. San Diego.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Fucking Brian from San Diego just living the fucking dream.
God
Yeah.
bless him.
I wonder if
We need
it's,
a call. We're gonna need a call in from him.
Yeah,
after that.
I wonder if it's actually there or it's gonna be in LA. Either way, it's
Yeah.
right next to
Probably LA.
probably LA. Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. 2-hour drive, not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Anything else? I want to give a quick shout out to the Slight Edge Fitness and Performance. If you're looking to get a Slight Edge, summer's coming up. I've been saying this since January.
But now it's here.
Yeah, now it's here. If you're trying to catch up, get a little Slight Edge on the competition. 101 French Avenue, Craig Kelly, he's for you.
Bang.
Bang.
Yep.
Also, law office of Patrick J. Foley. The real estate market is looking pretty tough. It's an up and down battle. He can help you with that, on the law side of things. He has a location in Quincy. I think it's Willard Street. I'm trying to remember. But does good stuff in there. I think he didn't have a PR, but he finished his 17th Boston Marathon. Shout out to the dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out. Big congrats.
Shout out. Congrats.
to anyone who ran. Our intern,
everyone.
our college intern, who the video never surfaced, but
Oh, he ran?
Jack Silk ran second marathon, beat his time from last year.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Was
Let's ride.
ripping
That's our
espresso
intern.
martinis after. Yeah, we got. I keep telling him he's got to come back on.
Did you see that TikTok of the kid just like drinking beers the whole time and like finishing like 3.5 hours?
Wow.
It was nuts.
The whole
God bless
time?
him. God bless him.
Well, he's just like,
Grabbing beers from bystanders.
he's just grabbing, from bystanders. He's like eating everything. Like,
Was he hammered?
and like he's like, I don't even drink that much, and he's just fucking gunning down beers.
Gotta
was
love
pretty
it.
Good. Yeah, it was tough.
Good
But,
for him.
but great to see episode 162 in the books. Hoping we get this out in time before the Bruins game, Saturday night. But if not, the Bruins, it's going to be a nice series against Florida.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck
winning
you,
tomorrow.
Drake.
Fuck Canada.
Our year.
Fuck Canada.
Our year.
Fuck Canada.
Maple Leaf Square, we're coming for you.
We want to lick your tears.
We shall.
Fuck Drake.
Shout out Kendrick. King Kendrick.
Drake May's awesome. The new year is almost here, and if you're looking to shed off some holiday pounds before beach season, well, look no further and head on down to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts. Owned and operated by our guy, Quincy legend, Craig Kelly. You will be assured that you are getting the best training around. They believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training and have been leading the charge at their state-of-the-art fitness facility since 2020. Their staff is actively enriching the lives of members and creating a community of like-minded people who love being healthy and strong. They are helping you to get in shape and teaching you how to maintain your health and fitness. Group fitness classes as well as one-on-one personal training sessions are available. Make sure to visit slightedgefit.com and also follow them on Instagram at slightedgefitness and set up a consultation today. If you're looking to get back in shape or trying to get a slight edge on the competition, this gym is for you. Check out Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts, and tell them the boys from Steele Nazz sent you.